What value can I bring to a company that neither ChatGPT or any other generative AI can offer them? That's the key question if we want to stay relevant in the job market nowadays. AI and information processing technologies are the number one trend driving business transformation. That means that if your job can be done cheaper, faster, or better with ChatGPT or any other technology, you have to change your value proposition. As future employees, our value proposition is the career capital we can bring to the company, is all the value that we have based on what we know, who we know, and how we are as a person, as a team member. Universities used to be the first step into building this career capital. It was meant to give us the knowledge, the contacts, and that unfair advantage when talking to recruiters. Sadly, that's not the case anymore. We leave university without really knowing what can we offer to a company. We are not that close to what company needs. Our skills are not as aligned as what companies are looking for as back in the day, because the world is changing so fast that it's very difficult for universities to keep up with the skills that are needed. They do their best. I'm not saying they don't. I still think that we should go and learn as much as possible, but there's also something that we have to do next to it, and is develop our own career capital with the evidences that we have that career capital. Let me explain that a bit more. The skills that companies are looking for in people are rarely taught with lectures. It's very difficult because they are not looking about knowledge anymore. They are looking about who and how you are as a person. How do you solve this in a message, in a CV, in a job interview? How can you show the value that you have? And what happens when our career capital is not big enough, is not strong enough? As a recent graduate student, I have nothing to do with someone that has 5 years of experience. How can I be different? How can I show them the value that I can bring? I saw on Instagram a woman talking about a 3 days project, which is a project that you do in 3 days that can show them the value that you can offer the company. I'm adapting that concept a bit. We are going to do it in 7 days with the help of ChatGPT and with the skills that these companies are looking for. And for that, we have two main tools. The one is the Future of Job Report 2025, and the other one is, of course, ChatGPT, because if it is transforming how businesses operate, it can also transform how we, human capital, our own person and employees, not employers, develop our skills as well. But before we start, I have 2 videos to show you. Super short, but very valuable. So listen carefully to them.
Career hack that I've learned to date: aspiring corporate girlies, come to the front. Skill stacking. If you don't know what you want to do with your career, focus on acquiring new skills, not a job title, not a 5-year plan, skills. If I wanted to stay employable over the next decade, here are a few skills that I would absolutely invest in. Data literacy. You do not need to be a data scientist, but understanding how to interpret and optimize data to support decision making, you'll be in for the win. Automation and AI awareness. Now, your added value is how you can utilize AI to get the most out of it. Things like prompt engineering or workflow automation. There are still gaps within artificial intelligence that still requires the human element and the human touch. And that's where you come in. User experience and service design. Human-centered design is no longer reserved just for tech teams. In fact, it is becoming the foundation in which we design and deliver services, systems, and even policy. So skills like user research, user journey mapping, design thinking, experiential design is spreading beyond just technology. Sustainability and ESG. Green skills aren't just for climate professionals anymore. It is the responsibility of everyone to do their part. And so a lot of organizations, if not all of them, are required to deliver ESG reporting, impact reporting, sustainable operations, and being able to understand the language and the goals of sustainability puts you in a really good stead if that's something that you would like to pursue. Cybersecurity and digital risk. As more of our work and our lives move online, there is a heightened sense of risk that comes with the digital age. Organizations need people who are able to support them in managing and protecting our data, and that person might actually be you.
I do agree to what Katie Glenn says, and the report also agrees, but based on the tables that I just saw you, there are other skills that are also relevant. It is not only about those 5 skills that she mentioned. There are other things that we can develop. So don't worry if you don't want to develop your AI or big data knowledge, because it doesn't have to be your first step, basically. But how do we choose the first step? Well, we have these other tables from the report that tell us the skills that better fit certain industries. So what I did is I looked for my industry, which is medical and healthcare services, and I wrote down the skills and in what position does this healthcare service appears. For example, in the AI, it was number 8. In creative thinking, it was number 3. In technological literacy, it was also number 3. And I chose one from here, based also on my own interest. I do believe that technological literacy is going to give me the highest return of investment of my time within this sector. So I chose that. And then I opened ChatGPT with this prompt that you can find in the description. You just have to download or copy paste it. And what it does, it's first asking you what is your sector, what skills you want to do, and it goes in depth in every question it asks you in every step to end up with a 7 days plan of how you can develop this skill in 7 days while showing that you are developing it. Because it doesn't matter if we develop it, it doesn't matter the knowledge we have if we cannot show it. It's about showing our work, like this book says. High recommendation as well. So we go into our ChatGPT, we start answering the questions, and after the conversation, we have the plan. Now, please, after seeing all this video, watching all this video, do it. Try it. It's useless if you are spending your time trying to get more knowledge. It's about doing, because ChatGPT has more knowledge than you. Internet has more knowledge than you. It is not a knowledge war anymore. It's about taking action. It's about being that person, that team member that's proactive, that takes action, that do what it has to do. It's not about just knowing anymore. So let me know how it goes. You can download it for free, all in the description. And I would love to hear what projects you are gonna be developing this next week. Best of luck in developing this career capital, and I'll see you next week. But I will also be reading you now, so please, I'm super curious about the projects that you are gonna be doing.